I'm going to tell you one of the amazing way to develop your psychic ability, whatever it is. If it is clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairsentience, whatever it is. I'm going to tell this one thing because I've used it so many times personally in my life. Even though when I was not even aware of the psychic ability, even though I was not into the spiritual and manifestation, I was still using these things unknowingly without even knowing about it, that it's part of the consciousness or it's part of the psychic ability. So let's dive in. Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvik. On this channel we talk a lot about spirituality, magic stuff, supernatural stuff, tarot cards, psychic ability, all that cool and crazy stuff. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more such videos. Let's talk about what is that thing that could actually help you develop your psychic ability. Is the signs and message and the help from the universe. Yes, we all get the signs and messages from the universe, from the angel guides, from the angel spirits, or from the spirit guides, whatever you call it, whatever you name it. Okay, there are so many terminology used for higher consciousness, but you can use it whatever you want to use. It doesn't really matter. It all goes through the one thing. Okay, and universe does give you the signs. You gotta be aware of that. Like if you notice sometimes in your life you were doing something and all of a sudden something strike you, like you were talking with somebody and all of a suddenly something, you get the download of the information. You were just talking about something else and then all of a sudden you get the download of the information and you're like, wow, we were talking about something else, but then I got another download. But if you're not aware at that time, you would be totally ignore that thing and you were like, okay, whatever it is, I don't care, and you just live your life and you ignore that psychic ability. That was the claircognizance, clairsentience, whatever it is, and that's a part of the psychic ability. So you're gonna receive the signs, and I can tell you that you receive the signs almost every single day. It's just that we are too much caught up in our head, in our mind, thinking about the past, thinking about the present, trying to figuring things out for the future, that we stop looking for these signs. And sometimes these signs are very, very subtle. Very, very subtle. And that's why we couldn't be able to understand them. We don't even able to recognize them because we are so much caught up in our head. And but you don't need to be scared of it, or you don't need to be fearful about it, that what if I'm not able to figure things out, then what would happen? Because even if you don't able to figure things out right now, it will going to give you sign again, 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 because whatever is there, universe is giving you the sign, and universe knows that you have a lot of the ego, you think a lot and all that stuff is there, so it's going to remind you over and over and over and over again until you listen, until you understand. And sometimes this messages gets very, very louder. Like in the beginning they are very subtle, very, very calm, but then over time, if you don't listen, if you ignore it and you don't listen to it, it's going to get bigger, 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 and it's going to get louder and very, very clear. And that's why you're like, oh wow, I was getting this thing before but I didn't realize it, and now it's in a bigger shape right now. And understanding these signs is really, really important, because these signs are so subtle. Like I can tell you, yesterday I went outside with my parents. We went to for shopping for some winter clothings, and then we went to for a restaurant for the lunch, and I was feeling so different. Like everything was so different. I was in a different mood. I like everything was like I didn't even belong to those places. I couldn't even connect with the things, and it was taking me a very long time to figure things out in my head. Like I was fully present in the moment, and I was so calm and so peace. And my parents were asking, what do you want to eat? And I was like, okay, I need to think what I want to eat. That was the situation. In fact, they were asking me, do you remember this place before? And I was like trying to think in my mind, trying to find the memory of the past so that I can correlate to what they were saying and try to connect with that. That was the space I was in there yesterday. And it was the power of the clairsentience that I was feeling so different, and I couldn't realize it. And in the evening, I get the signs. It was a sign from my partner. That was a very clear sign. I'm not going to talk about because it's something very personal, but I can say that you gotta be aware. The universe is giving you the signs, and even if you're not psychic, even if you're not practicing spirituality, universe will still going to give you the sign, because you're the child of the God. You're the child of the universe. And universe don't care what the heck you're doing with your life, whether you're spoiling it, whether you're loving it, whatever the heck you're doing. He doesn't care at all. He only cares to help you, to guide you to your higher self-consciousness, to your higher life, to the way more better life that you're looking for. So don't ignore these signs. These are gonna be very subtle. There's gonna be like angel numbers, repeating numbers, messages from the people, old people contacting you, meeting new strangers, going to random places, anything, literally anything. I'm just telling you what I've experienced so far, but there could be unlimited number of ways these signs could be actually shown to you. And the more you come across these signs, the more you develop your psychic abilities, because these signs, either you're gonna hear them, so clairaudience, either you're gonna see the visions, clairvoyance, either you get the download of the information, that would be the claircognizance, either you're gonna feel it, that would be clairsentience, either you're just gonna write down onto the paper and then in the scripting you get the download, that's also the part of the psychic ability. So in either way, you're gonna use one type of psychic ability and it's gonna develop the more you look at the signs, and then better you get it to understand them. So that's the thing I'm going to tell you. Let me know if you have a lot of the signs, or if you are able to figure these signs out. Share your experience. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Bye guys.